नमस्कार आणि येवकार तुमका हॅलो करियर ह्या कार्यावळीत. आमच्याबरोबर आयज आसा योगेंद्र सिंग सिरकावर, फाउंडर एंड डायरेक्टर एट स्टेलर अकॅडमी. आता तुमकां जर याद आसतली लास्ट टायम जेन्ना आमी तांचे कडेन विशय चर्चा केल्ली तेन्ना NET एग्जाम जस्ट जाल्ली. त्या सिच्युएशना बद्दल तांचें इवॅल्युएशन केल्लें, तांचे स्टुडंट्साचे परफॉर्मन्स ते कितें एंटिसिपेट करता हाजेर आमी चर्चा केल्ली. आयज आवर्जून म्हाका हांगा येवचें पडलें बिकॉज NET एग्जामचे रिजल्ट्स आर आउट आणि ऑब्वियसली वी वॉन्ट टू नो द स्टॅटिस्टिक्स ऑफ दिस अकॅडमी. Yogendra ji, thank you very much for again sparing time and joining us for this particular session. जैसे मैंने कहा कि last time when we had met, NET exams were just over.
Yes.
And we had spoken about the anticipation that you look out for your performance.
Yes.
How have things panned out for you?
Our result, if we see, is really very good. 4 of our students have secured marks more than 600, out of which 661 is the highest score. This is the highest score from 1 year classroom program in Goa. So if you see in 1 year, no other coaching has produced such quality result also as well as quantity result also. Because if we see total students, approximately 70 students appeared from our coaching.
Okay.
50 almost were from repeater batch and approximately 20-22 were from 12th batch. So out of 72 students, we are expecting around 25 to 30 students to get seat in medical college. So which will be again a very good result because almost every third student is getting a seat in medical college.
That's fantastic news. But if I can ask you, how do you evaluate your performance at par with the competition? I don't want to name them, but how do you self-introspect yourself?
See, if we compare with other coachings, the closest competitor which we have, they have approximately more than 600 students at 3 places. Okay. They have multiple centers. And out of those many students, their result is hardly 40 to 50 students.
Okay.
So we were present only at one center, and out of those 70 to 72 students, or 25 to 30 students are going to get seat in medical college. So you can yourself see that it is a fantastic result.
If I can, decode your success story, what sets you apart from the other competition, especially here in Goa? I don't want to concentrate on the entire pan-India focus, but in Goa?
So the first and foremost thing is that we treat every student as individual. We know that every student has certain limitations. So as and when we find that some students are not coping up or not at par with the competition, then I personally try to motivate them, or other teachers also try to motivate them. And many of them we take them back on the track. But still, if certain students are not at all responding to what we are trying to do, then we feel a little bit of helplessness. In that case, what we do, we call their parents also. But sometimes students don't listen to them also.
So it's more of a counseling kind of
Yes,
thing.
more of counseling. Plus, at the same time, when you are teaching, this is counseling part. When you are teaching, you have to teach them up to the pan-India level competition. Many times parents call me and they say, sir, what is the need to teach up to that level? Because you never know that what will be the actual level of paper. This year paper was easy. Next year paper could be difficult also. So we don't want our student to feel that this thing up to this level we were not being taught. So we teach up to the best level. Then tell them that okay, now based on previous year's papers, you see that okay, we now need to focus on what exactly is being asked in exam. Okay. So preparation level should be high, and then we need to orient that according to the level of exam which is being asked every year.
Okay. It's always an evolving process for every individual, obviously, and for the organization also. Very specifically because of this exam I'm asking you is there were this uncertain times that we saw the last 6 months. Now things are getting back on track, things are moving. When you see the last 6 months, the kind of hard work that your team had put in, the kind of hard work that you were expecting from the students, and obviously the support of the parents, how do you evaluate that phase to this exam and to this result?
So in past 6 months, things were challenging. Yeah. And what I observed that those students who could not do well, that is because of they could not maintain their tempo till the last day of the exam. It was very important to maintain the temperament and to remain in touch with the teacher. Because exam is also psychological aspect. Okay, suppose due to any reason, if a student is thinking that I could not study, or I am not feeling that I can do, at such moment you need someone to boost your morale. Apart from that, when a student is practicing for the exam, many small things are there which a teacher can tell that okay, now do this, now do that. For example, just to tell you, when we got to know that our students will be writing exam with the face mask and gloves, I called our students. I told their parents that if you are willing, then you can send them to our center because it was vacant.
Correct.
We made them sit in exactly exam like situation, and they wrote their last 4-5 exams in completely NEET like situation. So basically that was to give them a feel of how the exam is.
That moment was not an alien moment. So
Yes.
they had already practiced.
Yes. Secondly, when you practice at home, pressure is not there. Apart from that, when you are writing the exam, you if you wear gloves, your speed will be slow. You will feel sweaty also. So to give all such what we can say real exam situation feel to students, we called them at the center, and 2-3 students who got above 600, they said that they got very much benefited due to that.
Okay, so you created a situation so that it was not alien and people could practice, and they were at par. Also, I remember last time when we had spoken, we also spoke about students who don't make through NEET. What is the solution? That is a time when you had said that there is another approach that you can take. I would like you to elaborate it again, and what is the way forward, because there are a lot of students who might have not got through, and this would be a great experience for you to share how to go about.
See, now there are two types of students. One are the students who want to get into some kind of college so that they can move ahead with their studies and all. There are a second type of students who are willing to take one more chance because exam will be conducted in few months only. So they want to see and they want to evaluate themselves and take a chance whether they are actually able to get a seat in medical college or not. Now, for such students, my advice is that you have to check yourself as a student whether you are consistent in your approach, whether you will be able to maintain your the feel which you have right now, that I want to get into medical college. The hard work which you are ready to put now, will you be able to put that much amount of hard work for 8 to 9 months? And third thing which I had told you, that communication is very important with the teacher. So they need to maintain that, okay sir, I have done this today, I have done this in last week, now what should I do? So these three things are very important. Willingness to work hard, sincerity and maintaining the temperament, and third thing is communication with the teacher. If a student comes with these three things and ready to give hard work, do the hard work, put efforts, then a good result can be produced with those students. Otherwise my suggestion is not to waste their time and move on, because competition is going to be tougher next year.
After having a stellar performance this year, students getting through, your students getting through to GMC or maybe in the MBBS stream, but how many are you expecting to get through GMC or get through MBBS?
This year we are expecting 25 plus students to get into medical college. Some of them would be getting in dentistry also. There are certain students, let me tell you, who can get a seat in MBBS, but those are willing to get into veterinary because they have a more inclination towards helping pets. So yes, personal likeness. So such students are also there, though I personally want them to take MBBS, but still it is their choice to get into MBBS or veterinary services.
Okay, and every time I remember, whenever I talk to you, I always ask this one single question, because it's a Goa-based channel and a lot of Goan parents watching this show, Goan students watching this show. I want to ask you a very specific question. How many of the students that have excelled are Goans? More importantly, because whenever we see competitive exam, we always see quota.
Correct.
And a lot of students across India, traveling to quota and studying, putting that 1 year, 2 years time. I want to ask you, how many are Goans?
If you won't be believing, all these students whom I am talking about all are 100% Goan result.
That's fantastic.
All are Goans, and if you want I can give their names also, contact numbers also. All are from Goa, and they are mostly are willing to take in GMC. Some have joined in IIT also, NIT college.
Okay.
One student has got into IIT also this year. He got 15,000 rank in advance. One student who studied for MBBS preparation, he got 342 marks in BITSAT exam.
Okay.
He can get into BITS Pilani also, BITS Goa also, but he will be joining GMC. He got 621 in NEET exam.
That's a great performance from your side.
Yes.
Also, I wish I could have asked you this on a very serious note, but before I came here, I saw one video getting trolled at national level. There is this one individual who is amongst topper, and he is wearing every single hat of every single academy. Now, I believe there are some cases here also. We would not name them, but this is kind of we are in a competitive, IPL season. Cricket is the craze. It's more of a cricketing thing or the IPL thing that is happening in academics also. How do you see this, Panda?
Actually, more than that student, those coachings are responsible for this. They are into education, so they should be ethical, and they should not get involved into all these kind of things. What these people do, they try to fool parents and students, putting their videos, putting their pictures and claiming them that as their result, but actually it is not their result. So what they need to do is, such coachings need to do is, they need to work hard on those students who are enrolled with them, and they should try to get that result through their hard work rather than buying result, which is really bad. It should not happen.
I felt it was more of an advertisement kind of a thing, where here there is an actor endorsing every single product in that category.
Correct.
Okay, I would like to end this program on all the testimonials of especially the students who have excelled, who are part of this academy, and let us see their feedback first, and then we'll come back again.
It is indeed a very happy experience for me. I'm very happy that I've been able to clear my NEET in the first attempt itself with flying colors, and I'm looking forward to my medical school journey ahead. Estellar Academy provides the healthy competitive environment that you need to tackle these kind of exams. When we stay with our peers and work towards the goal in unison, that definitely helps as far as competitive preparation. The teachers here are very focused, dedicated and masters in their own fields. I am very indebted and thankful to Sir Yogendra, who has not just acted as a teacher, but more like a mentor in these 2 years that I have trained under him. He has helped me in every possible way. Sir has a very unique way of presenting physics. He starts from the very basics itself and then gradually moves on to a higher level so that everyone can start enjoying physics. Sir Sahil, with his zeal and enthusiasm, has made the subject of chemistry come alive and makes it a fun journey for all of us. Madam Jigni and Madam Asma have made biology come alive with the help of mnemonics, diagrams and flow charts, which help us in long-term retention of concept as compared to just memorizing the subject. So that's it, and the teachers are really helpful and they have answered my doubts even at odd hours. That's something really touched my heart. At the start, I was really confused as to what would happen, but then to my rescue came Estellar's teachers. They always maintain that personal touch between the student and the teacher, which was very necessary in this amount of time that we had. They gave us chapter-wise questions and discussed the same at the end of the day. Besides this, we had chapter-wise tests and full mock tests, which were also held regularly, and the discussions of which were held on the very same day. So this helped us in maintaining our focus throughout the pandemic time. The one thing that separates this coaching institute from the others is the homely feeling that you get over here. The teachers provide individualized attention to each and every student, regardless of his academic qualifications. They always cater to the needs of an individual and try to give their best. They are always ready to run that extra mile if the need arises. Just follow your passion, be consistent throughout, work hard for it, and remember the goal of compounding power. That's how Yogendra said, and that has stuck with me. Average student studies like just 100% of his power, that is like 1. But if you compound it into 365 days, that will amount to 38 times more productivity than him. And sure, consistent efforts is much more than just cramming the day before exam. Being a state topper just does not mean that you have gone through a lot of academics, but it also means you have been a lucky individual. Hard work is done by everyone who crossed that 90% mark. But I was lucky enough to have got 97%, and that luck I attributed to my teachers at Estellar. They have not just made me memorize a subject, rather they have made me understand the concepts. And in the CBSE exam, concepts are much more important than just memorizing. And never memorize a subject, just go behind the concept and you will be good to go.
After clearing NEET, it feels great. It's like a dream come true. My experience at Estellar Academy has been great. Speaking about the teachers, their guidance helped me a lot during my preparation. The teachers are extremely good at teaching their subjects and are willing to take extra efforts for the benefit of the students. And with this, I would definitely like to recommend Estellar Academy to the future aspirants. During this ongoing pandemic, when our exams got postponed, the teachers made sure that we do not get demotivated and get bored of our studies. Also, Estellar Academy managed to conduct regular tests for us so that the enthusiasm in us stays alive. Estellar Academy is different from other coaching institutes in having excellent teachers who are very dedicated towards their work. Also, in Estellar Academy, each student is likely to get personal attention, which the other coaching institutes fail to. To the future aspirants, I would like to say that you should always set up a goal and plan your work accordingly. You should answer previous year questions, answer mock tests, and get all your doubts solved. You should always have faith in yourself, and for better guidance, join Estellar Academy.
After clearing NEET with flying colors, I feel really proud and happy that I've got such good marks. At the start of the year, I didn't feel that I would do so well, but now I'm really happy. My feedback about Estellar Academy and its teachers is that they teach their students really well, they motivate their students, and they see that they are doing well, and they look after them, and they teach them also nicely, and they even clear their doubts and all. I would recommend my younger brother and sister to the academy. For my preparation, I was only weak in physics, so Sir Yogendra used to tell us to do 50 questions per day, so it helped me gain confidence in answering physics and how to solve each and every concept of physics. It's not difficult to crack NEET because it's really easy. You just have to be consistent with your work. You don't have to like if you don't study for one day, you lose the confidence of how to solve. You have to just be consistent and just believe that you'll be able to do it. And don't get the pressure while you're answering the exam. Just think that you're answering like a normal test. Then you won't feel the pressure and you won't lose the confidence.
After clearing NEET with flying colors, I feel great. It's a culmination of my hard work as well as my parents, teachers and all my well-wishers' hard work. Finally, I would like to thank all of those who have helped me to achieve this dream. The academy provides a great environment for us to study as well as provides a competitive environment for us to prepare for the exams. It's a privilege to have such experienced teachers and such dedicated teachers who always support you for each and every work. They always motivate you towards your goal and make sure that you understand the concepts crystal clear. So I will highly recommend this institute or this academy to my juniors as well as my siblings. Estellar Academy was very helpful to me during this pandemic. As we know, the pandemic completely changed the dynamics of learning. It was a very difficult time for us as there was a lot of uncertainty in and around us. But Estellar Academy stayed with us till the end and was our backbone during this journey of ours in answering the exam. They always provided with new test series and made sure that we were focused during this time. Also, I would like to thank Yogendra sir for his continuous support and also made sure that his small motivating talks kept us focused during all this time in our studies. The set of teachers that they have is very experienced and dedicated. They did not hesitate even once to set up an extra class or spend some extra time to solve my doubts. Apart from that, there are regular test series which keep us on our toes, and they make sure that we are always motivated to achieve our goal. Apart from that, there is PTM which makes sure that the parents are also aware of their ward's performance. The only message that I want to give is that you should always remain focused in your work and always work hard and motivated towards your goal. I remember a thought which was once seen by me in an army barrack, which says that those who sweat more during times of peace bleed less during times of war. So we should always work hard towards your goal and always be focused, because there will be times when we will feel low or when we will feel that we are not up to the mark or we are not performing as well as we would have in our tests. So I hope that you will always remain focused and be motivated towards your goal and always can achieve the dream that you want to.
After clearing NEET, I'm very happy and it feels like a dream come true. I think I was really blessed to have such great teachers. Physics sir, Yogendra sir has a really unique style of teaching. Then Sahil sir, my chemistry teacher, is really great and he has kind of inexhaustible questions. Our biology teachers have a really different way of teaching, like with diagrams, and so that we can understand better and we can remember better. And as far as my teachers, even the non-teaching staff, the people in the office, Faisal sir, Fina ma'am, Fatima ma'am, everyone have really contributed to it, and I think I was really blessed. I think during these trying times, our teachers were the support, and we revised the whole portion come twice with question banks, test series, and there were so many mock tests, and we could have classes for any topics which were not covered or which we wanted, and we used to have mock test discussions and so many things. I think the way it functions is the different thing, because everyone works here like a family. They put in their most efforts, and it's like the teachers work hard with us. There is a lot of competition and it will surely increase in the future. So the most important thing is sheer determination, and they require support and guidance from experienced and good teachers. Yes, I would like to thank my parents for letting me choose my own institute and for providing me all that I needed in the last 2 years. And I think it's only because of them that I was able to achieve all that I did.
वेल हे असले योगेंद्र सिंग सिरकावर, फाउंडर डिरेक्टर एट स्टेलर अकॅडमी. स्टेलर परफॉर्मन्स तांचो आसा. ऑब्वियसली तुम्ही फाटल्या आमी जर काही महिने जर तुम्ही पळयता जाल्यार तांचो कन्सिस्टंट आमी तांच्याकडे चर्चा करता कॉम्पिटेटिव्ह एग्जामा बद्दल. आयज आमी मुद्दम आवर्जून पळयलें तांची नीट एग्जामची प्रिपरेशन कशी आसली ती फाटल्या भागान पळयली, आनी ह्या भागान आमी मुद्दम आवर्जून तांचो स्टॅट्स पळयलो की तांचे परफॉर्मन्स कशे आहा ते. आनी ऑब्वियसली आय नीड नॉट से एनीथींग, ही डीड नॉट से एनीथींग. द वर्ड स्पीक, द स्टुडंट स्पीक्स फॉर देमसेल्फ, आनी तांची सक्सेस जी रेट आसा ती तुमी पळयल्या. आवर्जून परत येवपाची माझी भेट जावपाक जाय अशें म्हाका दिसता. डिफरंट विशय घेवन आमी येतले. तोपर्यंत तुम्ही खंयच वचूं नाका. पळयत रावात हॅलो करियर आनी पळयत रावात प्रुडंट.